Xiaomi's popularity is really high. Lei's popularity is really high. New pure electric teammates makes me excited, and he is indeed excited with us. About this new brand, Onvo should be in the same price range. Let's see how he first prices it. We come to market later. So, we should have our own late mover advantage. The key is we can swap the battery.
Guys, there has been a massive shift in sentiment towards NIO here in China for the better. All right. Right after the BAS event, NIO CEO did a live stream, and that live stream garnered over 11 million viewers. And they were the top #1 most viewed live stream in the entirety of Beijing. And through that live stream, NIO CEO proved that he was a really respectable and honorable person. For example, during the live stream, both him and his wife apologized for past mistakes and the things that they've said in the past that might have pissed people off. For example, there was a common slogan that because I hate this person, I hate this company. And this was a very common comment that you'd see here in China. And it was because back 2-3 years ago, when right after the ET5 launch, NIO CEO made that harsh comment that why would somebody still buy a gasoline vehicle? Is it because you like the smell of gasoline? Now, he did specify that this was a very casual conversation with NIO owners, and it wasn't supposed to be, shared abroad, but somebody was recording, and that really became a hating point that people hate on him for. And he has since apologized for that many times, and he once again apologized, and he said, people choosing their own cars, they have their own personal reasons, of course, and he did not mean to insult anybody. And also his wife apologized on stream as well for during the first ever NIO Day back in 2018. The CEO of JD.com was a founding investor. He actually wasn't there, but his wife was there. And William Li's wife referred to the JD CEO's wife using like very personal, casual conversation ways, like bro, like that kind of language instead of very formal language. And because of that, people saw that as an insult, and then they looked down upon NIO because of that. And NIO's CEO also during this live stream apologized for that incident as well, and just explained that it was a total misunderstanding. It's just they're casual friends. They got used to that way of calling each other, and it's not nothing personal. It's not an attack. And through that entire live stream, NIO CEO did not talk shit about anybody. All right, he was very respectful towards all the competitors, and he even said good things about the competitors, and really just proved that he was a down-to-earth, good person. Contrast that with Li Auto's CEO, which on Weibo attacks other companies saying they're shit, and then after the recent Mega debacle where people were saying Mega wasn't that good of a car, and Li Auto CEO was on Weibo saying, hey, we gotta defeat darkness, we are the light, and that just instantly branded everybody as darkness. And also, Li Auto, when they did a price cut, they hid that from their existing Li Auto owners, but of course Li Auto owners found out. Of course you can't hide those kind of things. They made it so that only the newer customers, the people that did not have a car, could see the new pricing, and then the existing Li Auto owners could not see the pricing. So that was some BS thing right there. So lots of scandalous stuff. But then contrast that with NIO CEO, he's a very down-to-earth guy, and it turns out a lot of people have changed their opinions towards NIO CEO. And even during the live stream, NIO CEO said that you guys can hate me, but please don't hate my brand. And NIO, our team, there's so many people that made those cars. They're fantastic cars. You can hate me as much as you want, but don't hate the brand. Definitely go try out a car. I'm sure you'll love the car. And also on live stream, he proved that he was a very humble guy. I mean, we all knew that for transport, he usually takes the train or economy class. He never takes first class. He definitely won't dare ever buying a private jet, even though he could probably afford one. And one funny incident happened during the live stream when somebody donated a private jet. And this is like when you do a little live stream donation, a little bit of money, and then they have different tiers, and then one tier is like a private jet. And so somebody else made that funny joke, like, why don't you buy a private jet? And he's like, oh, that's totally unnecessary. It's a waste of money. And yeah, there's no need to get a private jet when you got these awesome viewers donating private jets to me. So that's enough. I can have a private jet spiritually. And also, a lot of content creators here in China are also praising NIO's CEO for his down-to-earth and humble personality, because a lot of them recently, some of them were very, very critical of Li Auto's mega vehicle, MPV, and as a result, Li Auto banned them and took down their video, took down multiple videos, even videos where they were like ambiguous, not directly mentioning Li Auto by name, and just very ambiguous, but they were also taken down. And it just really shows the kind of, I guess, the unfairness, the lack of freedom of speech, so to say. And, Li Auto CEO, he openly talks shit about other companies on his Weibo. Li Auto's sales reps also constantly, their job, their priority, they're set to talk shit about other companies. You walk into a Li Auto store, they can give you 10 points off the bat that's bad about the competitors. And that's how they operate. And that recently has really pissed off a lot of the content creators. And they were just contrasting between the Li Auto CEO, how he just openly talks shit about others but can't take any shit himself, versus NIO CEO, which is a lot more humble and openly says, you can criticize me as much as you want, but please go be you can hate me, but you can just try out our cars and I'm sure you'll love it. And he apologizes, and that's just a very good CEO right there, guys. And I know you guys have your own opinion about the CEO, and I'm not trying to change your opinion about the CEO, but in my personal opinion, I think he's the perfect guy to lead the company, and he's got his own way of doing things, and he's 50 steps ahead. And even though, he's very busy, he doesn't waste money where he shouldn't be. Like, he doesn't waste money. He takes like almost zero salary from the company, and he's actually one of the lowest paid employees in the company. So that's something to think about. And he has the smallest office in the company. So that's something else to think about. And he really thinks about making things better. And yeah, he's a very down-to-earth, good person. What I'm ultimately trying to say is he has his own way of running things. And even though some of you guys might say, hey, fire the CEO, we need to change management, that kind of stuff, I respectfully say that without him, NIO would probably be gone long time ago. So he's able to get the funding, he's able to do things right, he's able to do things properly and get all the partnerships. Even other peer auto companies, they really like this guy, all right? So it's not just we NIO owners that like this guy, but also a lot of competitive CEOs from other brands also really like William Li. So yeah, you can have your own opinion, but he apologized for everything. People are changing their sentiment towards NIO and NIO CEO. He's a very down-to-earth guy, and they're seeing their products in a different light, which is very nice. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.